Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers and updates 3 weeks ahead tease missed opportunities, furious vengeance, and a teen surrogate mother discovery. Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, has a missed opportunity. Drew Cain, Cameron Matheson, will display furious vengeance, and Rocco Falconeri, Finn Carr, will make a Britt Westburn, Kelly Thibaud discovery. The week of July 21 to 25, there'll be an announcement from Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota, and we'll find out if it satisfies Tony Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, enough to free Marco Rios, Adrian Ancondo. In the meantime, Willow Tate, Kathleen McMullen, will display some troubling behavior, providing Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, with even more reasons to worry. Although Nona tries to prevent Willow and Drew's wedding, it will proceed at full speed, likely leading to disastrous outcomes. It seems that the secret encounters between Drew and Nina are on the brink of being revealed, which could potentially derail the wedding ceremony. It may be Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, who delivers the news. Next, Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, will encounter some warning signs, setting off alarm bells. This may lead them to discover that Rocco has been getting acquainted with Liesl Obrecht, Kathleen Getty. Additionally, we should mention Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, who saw a Brit lookalike and failed to get on the same flight as Brit, missing an opportunity. Jason might need to take a different flight to Croatia later to look for Brit after she arrives, but for now, he is returning to Port Charles. Meanwhile, Ava Jerome, Maura West, is expected to find herself in distress according to GA spoilers. This could present Cody Bells, Josh Kelly, chance to comfort Ava and deepen their bond, although the situation will become more complex. Cody initiated this due to Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mansi, scheme, but he is beginning to notice a different aspect of Ava. A turning point may be on the horizon where Cody and Ava truly develop feelings for each other, leading to the possibility of them ending up in bed together sooner or later. This will mean he won't couple up with Christina's sister Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Veganos, as many had hoped. From July 28 to August 1, Drew might look for revenge after his wedding plans fell apart. It doesn't matter if Nina, Curtis, or someone else is at fault. Drew could express his anger strongly. He will attempt to mend things with Willow, but she will be upset and hurt if she discovers he has been concealing his intense meetings with Nina all along. Willow's mental state has been declining recently, which could push her to her breaking point. With nothing to lose, Willow might consider kidnapping Wiley Corinthos, Viron Weaver, and Amelia Corinthos, Sequoia, and Serenity Mako, if the opportunity arises. The week of August 4 to 8 is expected to bring some surprising developments related to Brit, although the show has not confirmed if this is truly the real Brit. Nevertheless, Rocco might overhear something that leads him to believe Brit could still be alive. It's possible that Rocco will share this news with Liesl during their next bonding time, giving them both a sense of hope. It's evident that Rocco has become obsessed with Brit and the influence she had on his life. As Rocco's obsession grows, Dante and Lulu will likely become more concerned, especially since Kelly Thibaud's character is set to return to PC. General Hospital spoilers 3 weeks ahead reveal Port Charles is headed straight for a whirlwind of emotional entanglements, shocking confrontations, and secrets that have stayed buried far too long. Jason Morgan is grappling with a missed opportunity that may never come again, while Drew Cain's thirst for vengeance threatens to engulf everyone in its path. Meanwhile, a young Rocco Falconeri is about to stumble on something that changes everything he thought he knew: Britt Westburn's connection to his family. Jason has long lived a life filled with duty, danger, and sacrifice, but the latest revelation has left him reeling. He believed he had time to make things right, with Sam, with Danny, even with Britt. But as fate would have it, the moment passed. Sam, growing increasingly frustrated by Jason's silence and secrecy, is moving forward with Dante in a way that feels more permanent now than ever. Still, there's a part of her that can't help but wonder if Jason's return means there's unfinished business between them. Jason, for his part, continues to put others first, ignoring the gnawing ache of regret that he never told Britt how deeply he felt for her before her presumed death. Little does he know, Rocco is about to uncover a hidden cache of letters that Britt wrote. Letters that never got sent, but may finally shed light on her true heart. Rocco's discovery could set off a ripple effect that impacts not just Jason, but also Liesl Obrecht, who has been holding tight to what little remains of her daughter's memory. While Jason is stuck in the emotional undertow, Drew is spiraling down a darker path. Consumed with a sense of betrayal and injustice, he set his sights on taking down the person he believes ruined his second chance at a real life, namely Jason. Once close as brothers, the relationship has now fractured to the point of no return. Drew can't shake the feeling that Jason's return overshadowed his efforts, and what's worse, he believes Jason's silence about Nina's blackmail was a deliberate betrayal. As Drew digs deeper, he uncovers a web of deceit that ties Nina, Sonny, and even Carly into a dangerous game of manipulation. Drew's vengeance isn't just emotional, it's tactical. He's gathering allies, watching Jason's every move, and preparing to launch a campaign that could permanently destabilize Jason's standing in Port Charles. But Drew isn't the only one plotting in the shadows. Nina is growing increasingly desperate to hold on to what little power she has left. She senses Carly's closeness with Drew slipping, and the cracks in her relationship with Sonny are becoming more visible. Sonny, increasingly volatile and paranoid, is no longer the stable protector Nina once relied on. His recent outbursts and shifting alliances are causing concern across town, particularly for Ava, who sees firsthand just how far Sonny's mental state has deteriorated. Ava, always one to keep her cards close, might be the only person who truly understands the storm brewing beneath Sonny's cool exterior. Meanwhile, Rocco's story takes a sharp and emotional turn. As he continues to grieve his mother Lulu's long-term coma, he seeks comfort in the halls of GH and finds himself in the abandoned supply closet, once belonging to Britt Westbone. There, hidden under a floorboard, he uncovers a small box filled with personal letters, photographs, and a pendant. One of the letters is addressed to Jason. Another is addressed to Obrecht. But the one that catches Rocco's attention is written to an unnamed child. A child Britt never got the chance to have, but dreamed about. The emotion is raw and haunting, and Rocco, still just a kid, doesn't fully understand the magnitude of what he's found. But someone does, Obrecht. When Rocco brings the box to her, she's stunned silent. The letters are unmistakably Britt's, and for the first time since her death, Obrecht allows herself to hope that a part of her daughter still lingers in Port Charles. This emotional moment could push Obrecht to make a dramatic choice, perhaps even a return to the darker parts of her past to protect her daughter's final wishes. Across town, the Quatermain family is dealing with their own unraveling. Tracy is growing suspicious of Ned's recent behavior and believes he may be hiding something major, not just from Olivia, but from the whole family. Brooke Lynn, now pregnant and struggling to navigate motherhood and her career, feels the pressure mounting from all sides. Her partnership with Chase is strong, but insecurities are surfacing, particularly around Lois's constant involvement and Tracy's judgmental eye. Brooke Lynn is on edge, and one misstep could cost her the future she's working so hard to build. Meanwhile, Willow is walking a razor-thin emotional line. She's still healing physically and emotionally from her medical ordeal, and the secrecy surrounding Drew and Nina's manipulations is starting to weigh heavily on her. Michael is doing his best to keep her protected, but secrets don't stay buried forever in Port Charles. The question is, will Willow learn the truth from Nina's confession, or will Curtis, still grappling with his own moral dilemma, be the one to blow the whole story wide open. Curtis, recovering from his paralysis and rediscovering his purpose, is facing a crossroad. His marriage to Portia is under strain, and his alliances are shifting. He's sitting on explosive information that could hurt Willow, Michael, and even Trina, his daughter. His silence feels like a betrayal, but the truth could burn everything to the ground. Elsewhere, Esm's memory flickers continue, causing concern for those around her. Spencer, still mourning the loss of his future with Trina, feels Esm's presence is like a ghost haunting him. He tries to distance himself, but Esm's manipulations grow more subtle. Is she playing the long game again, or is something deeper going on? Could another breakdown be coming, or is this Esm's full circle redemption arc beginning? Meanwhile, Alexis Davis finds herself roped back into legal drama as a mystery involving Diane, Robert, and an out-of-town client takes center stage. Her instincts tell her something sinister is happening in the legal system of Port Charles, and with Jordan's help, she may uncover a conspiracy that's been in place for months. Laura Collins is juggling too many crises, including Charlotte's lingering trauma, Kevin's emotional withdrawal, and the ever-growing divide between her sons Lucky and Nicholas. Nicholas's whereabouts remain unknown to most, but rumors suggest he's been seen in Greece, traveling under an alias and avoiding extradition. Laura's mission to reunite her family is more urgent than ever, but time is running out. Elizabeth is beginning to question her place in the hospital and in her family. With Jake pulling away and Finn distracted by Violet's behavioral struggles, Liz may finally come to terms with her own desires, including a potential shift in career or a fresh romance on the horizon. And speaking of Finn, his mounting guilt over his father's death and his complicated feelings for Elizabeth are beginning to manifest in self-destructive behavior. Will he relapse, or will someone step in before it's too late? The next 3 weeks in Port Charles promise high emotional stakes, long-lost truths, buried trauma, and the potential for both forgiveness and full-blown retribution. Jason's missed opportunity with Britt might just haunt him for the rest of his life. But Rocco's innocent discovery could be the key to healing, if Jason has the courage to face it. Drew's thirst for vengeance may lead him to a point of no return, but it might also be what finally forces Port Charles to reckon with the cost of secrets and the pain of pride. And with every day that passes, the residents of this chaotic and passionate town move closer to decisions that will shake their lives forever. As alliances shift and old flames flicker back to life, only one thing is certain: nobody escapes unscathed in Port Charles. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.